Hello, 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 everyone. How is everyone doing tonight? I hope everyone has had a good night. And as you come in, please hit that thumbs up button, please, and thank you. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for coming over to the live tonight. Also, guys, we got a full house tonight. We're going to be talking about Claressa Shields. Think that she is the face of women boxing. And then to add insult to injury, she done got Alicia Baumgartner and Carolina Duval into it because she thinks she holds the card. She thinks she's calling the shots over there at ESPN and MVP. She thinks she's calling the shot. I think she thinks she misses Jake Paul or something over there because she is trying to put together her own fights. I didn't know that she was the boss over there. I didn't know she was the one with the bag over there. I didn't know about it. I didn't know. I didn't know that that her and Jake Paul was together. She calling the shots over there at over there. That's what it seemed like to me. She thinks she the face of women boxing. That's what it looks like here. Because she's saying, well, I'm not going to fight Shadesha Green unless Alicia Baumgartner and Caroline fight. Now y'all know she ain't got no friends in boxing, no women friends in boxing. She had to go over there to another damn country to get somebody to fight her. And then you trying to get Alicia Baumgartner and Caroline into it because you don't like Alicia Baumgartner. You got a color complex problem, allegedly. So now why are you trying to get those women into it? But she gonna find you out just like everybody else. They find you out. You ain't no good. You a clout chaser. You seen that Caroline had a little traction going over there, a little clout going. You know, she was trending. You wanted to get in on it. You trying to befriend anybody because them women over there and women boxing don't mess with you. That's what that is. And then your married man get online. Vlad dropping more and more clips here. He get online lying, talking about all this money he made back in 2006. We in 2026, sir. Everybody know you had to deal with job records for 1.5 million. Are you still saying you got the 1.5 million pound? Because according to Remy, you ain't got shit. I ain't said it. That's what Remy said. Allegedly. You keep talking about all these jobs you got. What jobs? Girl, he went down a list of jobs that he got. I don't know. Look, somebody else, I think they put it in the chat. Pap think we still in 2006, girl. Pap thinks we still in 2006. You talking about stuff you did in 2006. This is 2026, Pap. You got to catch up. What are you talking about? Then he said that Remy Ma tried to tear down his character. Sorry, Remy Ma didn't have to do nothing. You tore that down on your own. When you start running around here with somebody the same age as your daughter, allegedly. So, what Remy have to do with it? Remy showed receipts. You don't like receipts because you want to lie. So Remy showed receipts. And guys, I was just thinking of this. What if they didn't want to get exposed? What if, she wanted to keep on creeping around here with Papoose, with the married man? Maybe she didn't want to be exposed. And Remy blew up the spot. Just saying. Just a little, just my thoughts here. We also going to be talking about Claressa Shields' friend, who allegedly saying that Claressa is running around here using witchcraft. Allegedly. That's what the friend said. Friend said she running around here doing witchcraft. Allegedly. Now, I don't mess with no type of witchcraft, but I done heard stuff about the spaghetti, burying the drawers in the backyard. So I don't know if she done got a pair of Papoose drawers and buried them out there in her backyard back there. And it ain't that big back there. So, you know, just saying. Let me quit saying that because, honey, the stuff they saying that she doing, I don't want no parts of it. In the name of Jesus, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. And guys, I'm drinking some water. I just put one on a little, what is this, was a sun kiss. You know, the red sun kiss powder thing here, because I like to drink about 5 of these a day. So the only way I can do that is if I get like Crystal Light or something like that and pour it in here, then I'll drink it faster. So I try to drink 5 of these a day. Yeah, I try to drink 5 of those a day. So if you got a problem with drinking water, go to the $1.25 store. They even come, the little packets even come in Canada Dry packets and taste just like, it'll remind you of like the, Canada Dry sodas, but without the fizz and stuff in there. It has no sugar, no calories or anything. So if you're having a problem drinking water, I suggest you go to the dollar store and get you some of those little packets of Crystal Light or Hawaiian Punch or Canadian Canada Dry or Welchers or something, and put you in some water, and you're gonna drink a lot of water because it has no calories, no sugar or nothing. So if I do that, I can drink about 5 of these a day. And then I also put my chloroform into my water as well. I try to put that in there, the chloroform in there, 2 drops every day. That's like to keep your insides clean. So I do use this as well. Yeah, I'll be over here getting it together, or either I have sour sap. But anyway, so I'm going to be talking about that. Who else are we talking about? Cardi B, she done got robbed. Also, update on Offset being in the hospital. We're going to talk about that. So what y'all doing tonight? What is y'all doing tonight? I said, let me come on camera because I'm never on camera. Let me come on here. People don't know who I am, so let me come on camera. And for those who are members, I'm getting our book club thing together now. I was supposed to put it on my community wall, but I have to do some stuff with my mom today. But what days do y'all want to do the book club and at what time? Let me know. Members only, people that's going to be doing the book club, let me know what time and what days y'all think would be a good day to do the book club. Let me know, okay? Thank you, Linda Gamble, for coming over and getting my channel together. Happy Tuesday. Let's see. Fair Act use of 1976 is in the chat and on the screen, and also it's in the description box. Everything in the description box. Everything is alleged and for entertainment purposes only. I do not own the rights to any of the music or any of the clips that you may see in my live. Fair use, fair use, fair use. You can support the channel by the ways of a super sticker, super chat, or a Cash App. Cash App is going across the screen. You can join or gift memberships to people in the chat for $2.99 a month. Let me see. Y'all know we always have a channel goal every night. If you would like to donate to the channel, you can. Let's be respectful to the host, which is me, Drop the T, and also to other people in the chat. Let's see. Hit the like button on your way in, please and thank you. People in the bushes, hit the thumbs up button. Hello, Carol. Hello, Shaquanda. Hello, Cynthia, my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. Let's see here. Like and comment and subscribe to both other channels, Drop the T and Drop the T 2.0. Hello, Diana. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Daphne, my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. I'm doing good, Linda. How are you and your husband doing? Hello, Bernice. Hello, hello, hello. Let's see here. Hello, Jacqueline. Hello, Charnel Monet, my mod MIT sipper. Hello, hello, hello. You said I need the hat? Oh, okay. I got a white one and a black one like this. I got it from Ross. Mm-hmm. Let me see. You said Maserati Bud just dropped more receipts on Claressa. All right, we're going to get into that. Hellos. Let's see. Scorpio. Oh, hello, hello, hello. Hello, Jonetta Speaks, my tea sipper. You said the people in the UK, they don't like Claressa. I know they don't. Thank you for hitting the like button when you came in. You said mirror, mirror on the wall. Claressa is the scariest of them all. You got that right. Who's that? Okay. Let me see. Hello, Thelma, my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, how are you going across the world to ask for a fight with a woman before your below your weight class? She is a whole clown. Just a whole clown, y'all. This woman, oh my God. And you talking about you the face of women boxing? Girl, Papoose is blaming Remy for defaming his character. Yes, we're going to talk about it. We're going to get into it, Linda. Hello, that blind lady, my tea sipper. You said Pap here ain't even caught up. Ooh. Clarissa friend is saying that she won't Remy unalive allegedly. I told y'all that. That's what I told when I showed y'all them texts yesterday. People's like, I don't think Clarissa would say that. Now even a friend coming out here saying, why do you want Remy unalive? What did Remy do to you? You the one that started sleeping with that lady husband and befriended her to get to her husband, allegedly. You said get you some liquid IV. I had some of that too. I like that too. Hello, Sonia, my mod MIT sipper. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Katrina. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, let's see. Thank you, Katrina. Hello, Tater Bowl. You said, I'm not surprised. I always thought of her as, what did you say? I think Carissa got some issues. We all know that. We all know this lady got issues. You know, but just to hear other people that be around her say that, now that should just speak volumes. Oh, I'm glad to know you and your husband are doing fine, Linda. You said, did you hear what was said? What was said? Hey, Kenneth. You said, while finally able to be back live, Miss John. We missed you too. Anonymous T has a receipt. Okay, thank you, Linda. Let me see. Oh, okay. You said your job is demanding. Okay, get that money. Do what you got to do. You said be careful to check the sodium on the liquid IV if you have blood pressure concerns. Now, I know they got one that has no sugar in it, the liquid IV. I know they have one of those. Yes, don't be working too hard. Don't let them people work you too hard, Kenneth. Don't let them work you too hard. Okay, guys. I need me a little drink tonight. You know, I want to talk about Claressa, that I don't want to talk about her, but she's a hot topic. So, you know, we got to talk about her because to me, she's trying to get people on her side, on her side. And then she is bringing um, Carolina in this for what? It makes no sense, guys. So, guys, what do y'all think about Claressa? Thinks she's calling the shots over there. Um, she's calling the shots. She thinks she's calling the shots with everything. That's what she thinks. How you gonna try to put a fight together? Them people ain't working with Win Records. She didn't agree to nothing like that. So how are you gonna put something together? That's what I'm trying to figure out. And then also we're gonna talk a little bit about what is her name? About Portia. Now y'all know Portia was dating a man and a woman, but they're trying to say that both of the relationships are fake. So she's dating two. She's dating two people, the man and the woman. So we're gonna get into that. What else we talking about? So we're gonna get into that here. Let me bring this up here. So we're gonna kick it off with Claressa. And then we also going to be talking about Cardi B and Offset. Now they got rumors out that Cardi B and Offset is back together. They not taking Cardi B is not taking Offset back. We can forget about that, and I don't want her to take him back. I do not want her to take Offset back. Now, I mean, now it's been some tea here that Tasha K exposed an affair that Papoose is having on also Claressa. Now that's another thing that I was going to talk about that I seen over here. So Tasha K, somebody talking to Tasha K about some things. Somebody is talking with Tasha K. I don't know if it's well, we're gonna say a mistress to Claressa. How about that? So do y'all think Papoose is cheating on Claressa Shields with another woman? Now I know about Credit Bay, but they said it's some more women. What do y'all think? Do y'all think it's another woman he messing with as well? Besides the Credit Bay, do y'all think it's another woman that Papoose is messing with? Just asking. Because Tasha K seems to think that there is another woman. And y'all know everybody brings Tasha K the tea. So Tasha K is saying that there is alleged another woman that Papoose is messing with, allegedly. It's gonna say allegedly, but that's what the word on the curve is. So how do y'all think that's true? That's the word on the curve. That there is another woman. Now somebody keeps saying that there is another woman. I only know about Credit Bay. Who is the other woman? Who is the other woman's here that he's messing with? Who is the other woman that Offset is messing with, y'all? It gotta be somebody, because Remy Ma said that there were more women that he was messing with, and Claressa asked her who. She told her, you're gonna have to find that out yourself. I'm trying to figure out who is it. Who else is he messing with? And another thing, and I'm trying to figure out, how do you have time to mess with all these women? You got Claressa, who's probably calling you every 5 minutes. And then these other women. You got the Credit Bay. So what is going on here? That's what I'm trying to figure out. What is going on? Y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Let me know what y'all think about her. Let me just bring this clip up here. What do y'all think about, they saying Papoose messing with another woman? Let me bring this up here. Who is the other women? They said Tasha K has just dropped a bombshell exposing a secret affair that could shatter the relationship between Claressa Shields and Papoose. Who else is he messing with? We know about Credit Bay, but there got to be somebody else. Who is the other woman? The other women? I'm trying to figure out who the other woman is. Wait a minute. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Who is the other? Who is these other women? Who is the other women that Papoose is messing with? Let me know what y'all think in the chat, guys. Let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think Papoose is messing with another woman? If so, who is the other women? That's what I'm trying to figure out here, guys. Who is the other women? We got Credit Bay already, but who is the other one? Who are the other ones that he's messing around with? Now, look, y'all don't be getting Papoose beat up. I mean, allegedly beat up, because baby, Claressa gonna hit the ceiling. So don't be getting this man beat up if the man ain't doing nothing. Let me see what y'all saying. So, guys, how many in the chat think Papoose is messing around on Claressa with another woman? We already know about Credit Bay, the woman that lives in Miami. Who is the other woman that Papoose, well, the other women that Papoose is messing with? Let me know in the chat because they said Tasha K just dropped it. Now, it might be behind her paid wall because Tasha K already said that she had some more stuff to drop on Papoose, but she wasn't going to do it right now. She said she had pictures and everything, but she wasn't going to do it right now. So, either that she's dropping them right now. Let me know what y'all think in the chat. I guess that is when Pap has been the last couple of weeks. Yeah, because Tasha K said that something that got dropped. You said, I know it's a lady that came out and said Papoose is that Pap is bust allegedly. When did they say that? I didn't see that, Linda. You said, how do Papoose have time when he's all boxed in? That's what I'm trying to figure out. But he had time for that other woman, Credit Bay. So I'm trying to figure out what is he telling Credit Bay, the one that's in Miami. Yes, I think it's true because TK News be real. People love to say she is a liar, but months later the news comes out to be true. Yes, you right about that. Hey, Time with Twist. You said, I never seen anything like it in history of a boxing flying around the universe looking for someone she can beat down. She'll be going to the moon next looking for an extraterrestrial to box. You got that right. She don't want to box. To me, she don't want to box Shadesha Green because y'all know allegedly, if she do not win the fight, she don't get paid all the money allegedly, or she don't get paid nothing. You said, I believe it. A woman says she is wanting to talk to several bloggers. Oh, okay. Not a mistress. Tasha K did an interview with Easy the Block Party as well. Is that behind the paid wall? You said, good, tell it all. Yes, tell it all. You said, got them saying how you do that there. That would be my jam. I'm trying to figure out because if you messing with Claressa, Credit Bay, and some other women, how do you spend time with your child, sir? How do you spend time with the golden child? If you running around here with all these damn women up and down the damn street, jumping airplane to airplane with all these damn women. I want to know how you have time to do it, sir. I'm telling you, it's a ooh. When all this stuff come out, look, because Glad asked him, was he scared of Claressa? She asked him that. You said another CC reported it on late last night. Who was the CC, Linda? Let me know. Yeah, Blackburn has offered her $2 million. She don't want to. She don't want to talk about that. She too busy online trying to get Alicia Baumgartner and Carolina into it. That's what she doing. But I did want to get over here. Let me see. So let me get over here to Anonymous T here. She got more receipts here from wait a minute. Let me get over here to Anonymous T. So Maserati Bud, he's still dropping receipts on her. Uh, so let me just tell y'all this, guys. There was more going on with Claressa Maserati Bud because this man act like he got receipts for days on her. And I still believe they got that rain camera footage on her. They just ain't dropped it. But let's see what Anonymous T talking about. Guys, shout out to Anonymous T. This is her commentary. So please, please, please make sure y'all go over there and follow her. All right. She's a great content creator. All right. Go to Anonymous T. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the chat on the screen and also in the description box. Fair use, fair use, fair use.
Papoose, have you seen him? You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's upstairs or downstairs or in the basement, y'all. I think he is in the bushes somewhere. You know what I'm saying? He is in the bushes somewhere, maybe in Flatbush. You know what I'm saying? Like he's somewhere, but he is hiding out after this embarrassing Vlad TV interview where it was just nothing but lies, fairy tales, and fallacies. Meanwhile, your girl Claressa Shields, your entanglement, your side chick, your mistress is getting exposed left and right out here. So, Bud Maserati, 9 minutes ago, at the time I am recording this video, you guys, said the following, and in this first portion is in all caps. Says, told y'all she was just mad, angry emoji at me with hand over face emoji, shrug emoji. She felt like I lied about my relationship. She didn't want me to have nobody, but she in hold relationship. That's crazy. I think he meant she's in a whole relationship. Another hand over face emoji with eyes looking up or eye roll emoji. Stop talking about me in interviews if you don't know me, remember? And then having, the cringe face emoji with 3 exclamation points, hashtag Mr. Get Up in there. Now, I know some people are probably going to be like, oh, we've seen these messages before, da 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 da.
Wait a minute. Let me stop it right here, guys. Give me 1 second. Let me give you 1 second here. So let me go on over here to Maserati Bud here. So okay. Let me bring up these text messages here from Maserati Bud, y'all. 36 likes, 41 in the chat. Let's get those likes up, please, and thank you. So, this is Claressa Shields. FaceTime me, they not. So you enjoy your 2-dog face bitches. You play too much. Never seeing this fine ass face again, Mr. Polly. I'm not playing. You are. Really? I'm good over here. I just hate liars. What she say? You can have 10 bitches, wouldn't care. What is all this for? All right. What is he saying? He said, I never lied. I told you my last relationship, but not your current relationship. You full of it. Enjoy your show, Mr. Polly. What is she saying? Wait a minute. It's nothing current. We kicked it after you told me that. What are you talking about? You been to my house? No, nobody, girl. Shit. What he said? Nobody, girl. Shit there. She said, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, she talking about he bought them women some stuff. Wait a minute. So y'all was just friends. Why are you worried about if he bought them women something? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm trying to get this next. So she said, you brought them shit on Christmas. So why are you worried about if he brought them girls something? Why are you worried about that? Just ask him. Yeah. Why do I keep... Wait a minute here. I'm trying to get this last comment here. I'm trying to get this last comment she made. She said, you brought them shit on Christmas, Mr. Get Around, Laugh Out Loud. Okay, he said, told y'all she was just mad at me. She felt like I lied about my relationship. She didn't want me to have nobody, but she in a whole relationship. That's crazy. Stop talking about me in interviews if you don't know me. Remember? So, guys, do y'all think that this was more of a relationship? Well, they were trying to get to a relationship, but Claressa couldn't get over the fact that he was poly. Now, I do think, my personal opinion, let me know what y'all think in the chat. I think if this man wasn't poly, I think Claressa would have been with him instead of Pap. I do. I think Claressa would have been with this man instead of Pap, y'all. If he was not poly from these messages, if this man did not have all them women, Claressa would have been with him. 42 likes, 38 in the chat. Thank you, Linda. You said, nah, he is in that box. CS said it. See, what it was is, y'all know Claressa. Now, she always calling people ugly, bitches, and everything else. Then you do that, she want to go report you to YouTube or have some of her minions do it. But I think this man got more and more stuff on Claressa. And every time Claressa go on these interviews and say his name, then I think he's going to start releasing more text messages. Because it seemed to me, being a woman and reading these text messages, that you got mad because that man was in a poly relationship and you could not be number one. You think because allegedly you the quote greatest woman of all time, that you should be number one. People should bow down to you. And this man said he wasn't getting rid of his women. So that's when you went on to Pat. Knowing that he was married, and we already know you can't, your side of the bed can't stay cold. So that's when you went on and got with Pat. That's allegedly. That's my thought right there. That's when you went on and got with Pat. Hello, Diana Scott, my tea sipper. I'm doing great tonight. How are you? Yes, her Maserati Bud has some feelings, because you wouldn't be saying all that shit in the chat, Claressa, if you on a text message, if you and this man did not have any type of dealing. You wouldn't be worried about his bitches, calling him Mr. Polly and all this and that, if you didn't care and if y'all didn't have something going on. Now, you might got Papoose food or whatever, but you ain't got us food. You and this man had something going on. Then you get on Vlad and say, oh, Claressa already had told me about old boy. But he said they did not have sex or nothing. But see, this is the thing. We never heard the full conversation with her friend and Bud. You brought us in the middle of the conversation. So I'm confused here. Oh, that's great, Diana Scott. That's great. You said Claressa is number 3 to Papoose? Well, she said that Papoose told her that she is his everything. Yeah, that's what Claressa is saying. That Papoose told her that she is his everything. allegedly. Hello, Alice Shaw. Hey. So something ain't adding up here. Something ain't clean in a buttermilk. Now, Vlad did tell him. He said Vlad said he had AB girlfriends before, and he asked Pat, was he scared of Claressa? And he said, "Oh no, ain't none of that going on." But I think he lying. I do. I think he's really lying. I think that, for one, he need Claressa for money, right? And for number two, he know he can, play with Claressa head. That's another thing. He can play with Claressa head. He knows that. So that's what he's going to do. Keep on leading her on, make her think that they're going to have a baby. So he's just leading her on, guys. But see, this is the thing. Papoose knows nothing about this lady, right? Her family knows her, right? So this woman can crash out. She can crash out. And he's not looking at that. He's not looking at that right now. He's just looking at the money. You need to be worried about your life, sir. I'm just saying. Because this woman can do some things to you. And that's what a lot of people do. And I think he thinks Claressa won't do nothing to him. But we ain't seen nothing yet about the crash out. You wait till she find out that she being played, that he playing with her. Just wait for it. Just wait for it. Because it's going to be a big mess. And you know that she don't want to be embarrassed on this internet, because people are going to drag her ass all up and down these YouTube streets when they come out. And she is letting this man destroy her reputation and everything else. And I don't understand why she don't see this. I'm just saying, guys, this is not going to end well for her. This is not going to end well at all. Because if we can see that she's getting played, I don't understand how come she can't see it. I don't understand why she can't see this. She is getting played. Now, we're going to go into this other thing here. We're going to go into this other clip here. Give me 1 second here with her. Because, I don't see, like, a lot of these bloggers who are content creators, they know how to, go look really, dig really deep into boxing, and they can find out shit that we can't find out. Like Punch Drunk, he can find out stuff about how much Claressa made in her last fight and things like that. Right? So he can go find out stuff like that. And shout out to Punch Drunk. He goes and finds it out. And that's why Claressa don't like him. Because he brings the real and she doesn't like it. So let's get into this. So, now, I like what Punch Drunk tried to tell Claressa. He said, did Claressa make a mistake snubbing Jake Paul's MVP offer to sign with Win Records? My personal opinion, I think she did. I think that she would have been better off over there with those other women, and she would have got more money. She would have got more money, and she would have went over there. But let me bring this up, guys, because Win Record ain't got no money. They don't got nobody over there. They using her to make money. Let me just bring this up here. Shout out to Punch Drunk. Make sure y'all go follow him. This is his content. Fair Use Act of 1976 is on the screen and in the chat. Fair use, fair use, fair use. This is his content. All rights go to him.
I mean, Claressa Shields know that the biggest fight for her is Shadeja Green. She was calling on Michaela.
Let me rewind this back.
Shields, you ain't supposed to be moving like that. Win Records and Selena Promotions supposed to be a gold mine. They're supposed to have a plethora of opponents waiting and knocking on your door. But the thing is, Win Records is not really a boxing entity. Selena Promotion doesn't have the money to sign a lot of women fighters. So there's no opponent out there for Claressa Shields. Thus, she should have signed with MVP where everybody else is at. I mean, Claressa Shields know that the biggest fight for her is Shadeja Green. She was calling on Michaela Mayer. She likes to diss Alicia Baumgarten and everybody else in MVP, but that's where the opponents is at. And that's where women boxing is being kept alive. Shout out to Nakisa, shout out to Jake Paul, shout out to Jordan Maldonado, and Serrano. You know what I'm saying? The pioneers of MVP.
So how are you going to be the face of women boxing, Rissa, if all the women boxers are over there with Jake Paul? I'm confused. Where are your opponents going to come from? I digress.
You feel me? I think that was a mistake for Claressa Shields that she's probably not going to admit it right now because she's probably so in love or in lust with her best friend, her being a side piece of Papoose, that I think she's going to regret in the long run that she should have signed with MVP, who we all know secured a ESPN deal, an American network, in which it could have been even better for Claressa Shields to be promoted in America. You feel me? Because let's be real, let's be honest. Shout out to the Zone. The Zone got all the promotional company like Top Rank and Golden Boy Promotions and Matchroom Boxing. But the women are being marketed heavily in America. They got new money, new budget. You know what I'm saying? The worldwide leader in sport, ESPN. Can you imagine if Claressa Shields would have been? Because I'm gonna tell you like this, let's be real, let's be honest. As much as the character and the personality of Claressa Shields is toxic, but she's one of the greatest that ever laced them up. You know what I'm saying? She's one of the greats of our time. She is one of the top dogs. And I think that her being with MVP, they would have had a great marketing campaign for Claressa Shields. Claressa Shields and Jake Paul, come on. You don't have to go out there and look like a fool in being with a married man and going to interviews like the Breakfast Club, but they don't even talk about your boxing career. See, being with Win Records is like being in a circus. Being with Most Valuable Promotions, you in your queendom, you in your dome. You in your queendom. See, when you will Win Records.
And see, that's another thing I was going to say. Rissa is not being promoted as the greatest of all time, a boxer. She's going on these interviews and she's not even talking about boxing. She's talking about the shit that's going on these YouTube streets, the internet streets, Beyonce internet. If you're the greatest of all time, why aren't you promoting your boxing? You're talking about everything else but boxing. When you go on these shows, they're not even bringing you on these shows or interviews to talk about boxing. They bringing you on these interviews to talk about bullshit. These other women boxers who go on interviews, they talk about their craft, their job. They don't have shit going on the internet like you do. They bring you on these interviews, my personal opinion, to clown you. to see you crash out, to see you talk stupidly. Now, I think the Breakfast Club brought you on there for you to look stupid, in my personal opinion. Asking you all these dumb questions. Ain't asking you shit about boxing. They want to see you sit up here and talk about my man, which is a married man, and they sitting there laughing at you. They didn't ask you shit about boxing. Just saying. You all about the money. The money is over there with ESPN and Jack Paul. You over here getting crumbs. These women are getting 8 and 10 million a fight. You got to do 4 fights in an album before you can even get to the 8 million. And now they're saying it ain't even 8 million. Just saying.
And doing music. Let's be honest. Claressa Shields' brand is looking like a joke. But when she's all in boxing, even though that her personality is but this is where she has her ultimate respect. She don't got no respect out there in the hip hop culture, because let me tell you that I said it before. You can never overcome. You can never be liked more than the situation that Papoose had with Remy Ma, because that relationship was like hip hop royalty. You feel me? The relationship. I'm not saying that Papoose is hip hop royalty. I believe
right. What she's chasing after she trying to be that couple that Pap and Remy were. Everybody loved it, Pap and Remy together. Black love, that was their brand. Well, his brand. You trying to do that to try to make Remy mad and try to be the new Pap and Claressa. It's not working. They're never going to accept you in hip hop as Pap's woman. Y'all are clowns to them. Well, you are. And Papoose not too far behind. You're never going to get the respect that Pap and Remy got. You're never going to be hip hop royalty. You're never going to be that power couple. Because people are looking at you as a come up, as a side piece. If you chasing that, it's just not going to happen.
that Remy Ma is more hip hop. I believe that she's a real legend. I think that Papoose more of an underground New York City legend. But that was hip hop royalty, in which many people respected their relationship. Many people respected Papoose. And matter of fact, Papoose now dealing with Claressa Shields, he's getting dissed like he never was before. Heading to, and he's about to turn 50 in a year or so. You feel me? A man like that never got really disrespected. Nobody looked at him like a clown or nothing like that until he got with Claressa Shields. And nobody, and Claressa Shields truly didn't look like a clown. She could look obnoxious, she could look delusional and stuff like that. But I'm talking about straight clownish and embarrassed until she got into this friendship relationship with Papoose. So in the long run, she'd rather go into a circus than be in a queendom like MVP, that would focus on her career, focus on her greatness, focus in marketing herself as one of the prestige athletes of all of sports. And as of late, ever since that she started dealing with Papoose, that has been in the back burner. That has not been the primary assessment or praise of Claressa Shields or criticism of Claressa Shields. It's been I do my music, the relationship, and my man. Hey, yo, put it this way: even when Claressa Shields had her ex did a wonderful job to stay out the way. You know, just being a support of his fiance at the time. I remember when they threw that picture when they just bought a house together or whatever. It was respectable. People respected that. People respected that love and relationship from Claressa Shields. You know what I'm saying? Put it this way: even when her movie was coming out, that's when the relationship of her and Papoose, whatever y'all want to.
Now, her movie didn't even do good. Her movie didn't even do good because of this entanglement that she had with Papoose. Didn't even do good. It did not even do good because of this entanglement. That's why her movie didn't do good. Because of the entanglement. Now, I think if she wasn't messing around with Papoose, I think her movie would have did good. If she was not messing with Papoose. But because she was messing with Papoose, that's why her movie didn't do good. And she can't even see that. Well, let me backtrack that. She said that in that text message to Papoose. She said, if she put this out here, my publicists are going to go crazy. That she was in an entanglement with Remy Ma's husband. Do y'all remember that? She said that. And that's why her movie didn't do good, because Remy put it out there. And I think that's, maybe that's why she's mad at Remy, because Remy messed up her movie. Her movie did not do good at all. Or documentary, whatever you want to call it. It did not do good because people were saying that she was a home wrecker and that she was in an entanglement. I remember that now. But like I said, she is tarnishing her reputation, her legacy, everything. Now, there's people here in the United States that Claressa could fight. Why did you have to travel to the UK to get this lady? And if you hate Alicia Baumgartner so bad, why don't you go fight her? Drop the weight. Instead of trying to get Caroline involved in these shenanigans. Alicia Baumgartner got about, 6 belts over there? And Caroline just got here. She only got 1 or 2. But you saying that Caroline can beat Alicia. Why? Why are you trying to put her in this mess that you got going on with the women over there boxing? Because you're alone in boxing by yourself? You ain't got nobody? The other women ain't messing with you? You don't even get invited to any boxing banquets or events or awards. You don't even get invited to none of those things. But you're the GOAT. Well, if you're the GOAT, why aren't you getting invited to anything that got to do with boxing? You said you love your job. Thank God for my hands, my hands, my hands. I don't think you feel that way anymore, Claressa. Because your nose is so far up Pap ass. Earl, you would throw your career away for a man, allegedly. Just saying. Because Win Records don't give a shit anyway. All they care about is them getting them some money in their pocket. That's all they care about.
Call it, you know what I'm saying? Ramped up, and a lot of people was making fun of it to the point that people wasn't even in tune with her movie. It was bad timing. The brand took a hit. She traded in a queendom for a circus. Look at this past weekend. Again, she had to go out there to the UK to call out a welterweight that nobody knows. I mean, and put it this way. Let's put it like this. Claressa Shields. She got good numbers in Detroit. That's Detroit though. That's like you the man or you the girl in your block. But outside of your block, you go downtown, you go uptown, you go to another borough, you ain't nothing. You ain't shit. How about you do those numbers in Las Vegas to see if you really the GOAT? Let's see if you go to New York City like Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor and do those numbers. Let's see you go to Vegas and do that number with Lauren Price. You ain't gonna do nothing with it. Nothing. But
I said that, guys. I said that she needs to come up out of Detroit. If I was anybody, I would not fight her in Detroit. Make her come out of Detroit. Make her come out of Detroit. Make her come to Madison Square Garden, LA, Las Vegas. Make her come. Don't go to Detroit. Who wants to go to fucking Detroit? Do not go to Detroit. Anybody who is going to box Claressa, Shields, do not go to Detroit. Yeah, let's see if you can do those numbers in another city. Let's see.
If you was with ESPN and they'll promote you heavily over here, you know what I'm saying? Commercials and other sports and things like that, because a lot of people don't have the app DAZN. You know what I'm saying? And if you're a female, how many females you know that got the DAZN app on their phone? How many females you know that subscribe to DAZN and paying $40 a month for DAZN?
Not me.
How many females? You don't got that. So MVP is moving great. And imagine if Claressa Shields would have signed with MVP around the same time that they locked in an ESPN deal. We all know that Katie Taylor's on her way out this year. Amanda Serrano stated in her tweet, you know, a couple of days ago that this is gonna be her last year. So at the end of the day, you was going to be the head of MVP, standing side by side with Jake Paul, just like Amanda Serrano was standing side by side. And look what they did. When they was focused on Amanda Serrano, look what they did for her career. Imagine the career that already Claressa Shields had, but with a marketing campaign, a true marketing campaign that could be supported and loved and liked. Not her trying to be a rapper and her promoted through that. You know what I'm saying? That chaos and toxic situation and basura music. Imagine what that partnership would have done to Claressa Shields. But her chasing a married man got her making a decision, making in what I feel an unfortunate decision. Sometimes these boxers they just go for the bonus money. But I believe that Claressa Shields, with a plan that MVP could have had for her, she would have made way more money, a respectable money at that, genuine money at that. I believe that she said that $8 million. I believe that with the opponents that they got, with the marketing machine that they got right now, on top of the MVP, who's done a wonderful job, MVP has done a wonderful job, but on top of that, with ESPN's machine, Claressa Shields would have made that money anyway. They could have been promoting the Shadays of Green and Claressa Shields and stuff like that. Because think about it, probably the same amount of people that saw Claressa Shields versus Savannah Marshall out there in the UK saw Shadays Green versus Savannah Marshall as well. There can be a campaign of Shadays Green and Claressa Shields because Claressa Shields is not with MVP. And the reason why they're going for Lauren Price, because Lauren Price is with Boxer. And Boxer has their partnership with MVP. I'm sorry, with the Zone, but it's not that exclusive like the other promoters, like a Matchroom Boxing and things of that nature. So Lauren Price, I don't even know why Boxer Ben Shalom would have put Lauren Price with Claressa Shields. I mean, maybe it's to cash out. But are they going to cash out in America? They're going to cash out in America. Not America. Nobody knows Lauren Price. Nobody.
Okay, so we're going to stop it there, guys. So what do y'all think about what Punch Drunk was saying about her? Hey, Tanya. Detroit is her stronghold. You said booby trap. You said her boxer just exposed her? Okay, let me go to that. Guys, Claressa, you know, look, Claressa is getting drugged all up and down these internet streets. That was the wrong move for her to go to the UK. To the UK and try to get that woman who had just got beaten up. No shade. This woman is, you couldn't even wait till the woman changed her clothes. This woman is full of blood. You couldn't even wait till she changed her clothes for you to get all up in her face. It is the money that ran out. What's going on? You said, I've always said the moon was not the limit for Rissa with her career and record. If it was not for this shit she has been doing, just crazy. I don't think she care about the boxing career no more. I think she just wants to be on these, going viral every day, and she just want to get paid from like YouTube and stuff. That's what I think she want to do. You said not invited. They scared she might eat with the hands down, threw away the shovel. Well, she was just eating with her hands because I guess they didn't bring some utensils with her food, and she was just eating with her hands. Hey, Melody. You said side MVP, ESPN, 9 million on fights, win 8 million, shady deal, 4 years, win, won't be able. You said won't be able to put the money up. They sure ain't. You said I heard tonight from one of three the hard way that CS is going to be irrelevant after April 17th of 2026, and that is true. CS is going to need the other boxers, and they are going to be the A side. Yeah, they don't want to mess with her no more. You said Papoose movie didn't do as well. You said facts. Let me see. You said the whole family is crazy and they rode on the short bus. Yeah, that was diabolical what she said about Remy. But he not gonna look, y'all. He ain't gonna believe nothing nobody say that Claressa said. He ain't gonna believe it. She don't get invited to events because only video she posts is about Pap upstairs or her in the mall lying about what Pap brought her, even though his wife said he's broke. Right. Let me see. Wait a minute. Y'all, she getting talked about. They talking about our ass over here. Shout out to Punch Drunk. He bringing all the tea tonight for us.
Serrano, the humble, the classy, one of the most decorated champions in the history of the sport of boxing, the 7th Division World Champion, featherweight, former.
So it says Amanda Serrano exposed Claressa Shields' caught line about first 1 million payday.
Undisputed. Amanda Serrano sets the record straight, sets the facts straight. During the interview that she had with Fat Joe and Jada Kiss, saying that I was the first female fighter, boxer to earn $1 million. She was the first. not that other girl that be claiming that she was the first in her interview with Shannon Sharp.
The first woman to make $1 million from a boxing match.
You remember? She said, no, Claressa Shields, you're not number one, okay? You're not the first. You're not the first. Ladies and gentlemen, we all know that Amanda Serrano was the first to earn that $1 million purse versus Katie Taylor in her first fight, 2022, that April. And Claressa Shields allegedly earned her first $1 million payday versus Savannah Marshall on that October of that same year. So the math says it that Amanda Serrano was the first, right? Tell her, Amanda.
Aren't you like the highest paid female boxer ever for a fight?
I was the first female to get $1 million. That was a Katie Taylor fight. That was April. Some people claim that they're the first. Some people claim that they're the first. April comes before October.
They don't even...
All right? So there you go. Amanda Serrano, you know what I'm saying? She set this record straight. To all the podcasters, to the search engines, the chat GPTs and of the world. Amanda Serrano, we all know, if you know the sport of boxing, we all know that Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor was the first to capture that 7-figure payday. And then they capture more on the rematch. And they capture even way more in the trilogy fight out there in Madison Square Garden, in which, yes, Katie Taylor did win, arguably the 3 fights, but this is the reason why there was a trilogy, because a lot of people felt that Amanda Serrano won the first. I think that she got robbed the first fight. I think that Amanda Serrano did win the second fight, the close fight, and I think that Katie Taylor did win the third fight. But it was a great fight, great rivalry that enhanced women boxing. That is the reason why, in my opinion, that the rivalry that Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor had and the way that they perform, it's not only about the winning and losing, but I always say it's how you win and how you lose. The way that they perform, they left their heart out.
Why does she got to lie like this? Why does she lie like this in these interviews when it's verifiable information? Why does she lie like this? What does this get her? Then when you call her out on it, she gonna cuss you out. She needs to go to anger management, and she needs to deal with her childhood trauma, because it's taking her down. That childhood trauma is taking her to the ground. She needs to start back seeing allegedly her therapist. Allegedly. But a friend said she was seeing a therapist. She need to see somebody. Because this ain't good. This ain't good at all, y'all. This ain't good. This ain't good for her.
Out there, everything they put on the table, right, was the reason why MVP is also successful. You know what I'm saying? And then capturing more, signing more ladies, to MVP, in which MVP in my
why is MVP and ESPN signing all these women boxers? Why ain't Win Records signing no boxers? Only person they got is Claressa Shields. If Papoose said and Rissa said they put ass in seats, why ain't Pap out there trying to get some more boxers for Win Records? Why aren't you out there trying to get more boxers? So, because y'all gonna be, doing the same thing Jack Paul doing, right? Y'all gonna be doing what I want to say. Y'all gonna be doing signing people for music and signing people for boxing. So why aren't you out there trying to get more boxers to come to Win Records? That's what I'm not understanding. And then Claressa's like, oh no, he's not getting paid off me. Yes, he is. I don't know who you think is Boo Boo the Fool here. You think Pap running around with you for nothing, for free? Just saying. I'm gonna stop sharing it there. Guys, she is getting exposed left and right. Left and right, she's getting exposed. She a big liar. Yeah, Yeah, then she's got. I think they trying to blackball her, Katrina, from about that mess she did with Layla Ali and Muhammad Ali. I think she's being blackballed allegedly. Yes, please follow Punch Drunk channel. He does great commentary. And he knows his shit about boxing. He the one that went to the commissioner and asked him how much that fight, this last fight Claressa had, how much she got. That's how we found out she only got paid 1.2 million allegedly. Now, that's what the fight got, right? But don't forget, you got to pay your whole team, and then franchise had to get paid. Then it was taxes included. So I don't even know if she got the 1 million because she had to pay all them people. But guys, why do you think that Papoose is not trying to get other people to come over there to win record, women boxers? Why is he not trying to get people over there? That will put more money in his pocket. If he can get some more women to sign contracts with him for women boxing, he would get another 20% from them. You said the women should have more class and dignity about themselves and not take the fight with CS. Yes, because if she's not going to come out of Detroit, no shade to Detroit, then I wouldn't fight her. Just simple as that. If she's not going to come out, then no fight. What is it that you're scared of? That you don't want to come out from Detroit? It, you know, and like I said last night, is it that they make the ring smaller for her? She have judges still on her side allegedly. What is the problem? Something got to be going on. The reason that she do not want to fight outside of Detroit. Well, let me just put it this way. Is she scared of getting booed? And she's not going to have a lot of support in other states? Is that the reason why she doesn't want to come from Detroit? I'm just asking a question. Let me know what y'all think in the chat about that. That she doesn't want to come, you know, doesn't want to fight anywhere else. Let me know what y'all think about that. Because that should be looked into, that you don't want to fight nowhere else but in Detroit. That should really be looked into. Like, what is going on here? Girl, let me go on and put this up here. Baby, they done got on them goddamn boots she done had on. They done got on them damn boots.
Jesus Christ!
Hell no.
No! Never beat you!
It's the woke coming straight up out of Flint. I'm a Flintstone. Since the woke coming straight up out of Flint. I'm a Flintstone. Since
Jesus Christ!
What are those? Now you probably could have got away with this in the 90s because they wore the baggy shorts and stuff. You probably would have got away with this, but not in this day and age. Claressa, don't nobody wear stuff like that. That's back from the 90s. Nobody wears stuff like that.
No!
Girl,
Never beat you!
Girl, no ma'am. Were you going for a 90s theme? I don't know.
it's the woke coming straight up out of Flint. I'm a Flintstone. Since the woke coming straight up out of Flint.
The growth's coming straight up out the Flintstones. Y'all, I told Claressa to quit wearing this shit. I told her to quit wearing this shit. She don't listen. But I like how a DM led to MVP signing Shadesha Green. I like Shadesha them. I like the women boxing over there. I just don't like Claressa. I'm just gonna say that. I don't like her. So let's get into Shadesha.
Like, I heard a lot of great things about you. You know, I would love to get some work in. I'm like, what? Like, let's do it. But Amanda is a G. Like,
right. You're in a great place. You're on, I would say, safe to say, the squad that has uplifted boxing for women in MVP, Jake Paul, Nakisa Badera. Can you tell me how that relationship first came about?
I remember when MVP was kind of on the come up. They signed Amanda Serrano, so that was huge, right? Here it is, Amanda Serrano been fighting for years and never really got the recognition and publication that she needed to get what she deserved. It was just Jake and Amanda. Me and Amanda would be DMing on Instagram about setting up sparring. I'm like, this girl really want to spar me? Like, I'm.
Wait, she DM'd you first?
Yes, she DM'd me. I was sparring a bunch of her teammates, her stable mates that was out of New York, like Richard Comey, just dudes. A bunch of dudes. They would come up. I would hop in the ring with them, you know, like John Bowser, you know, he bounced around, heavy hitter, and Gary Starks and the trainers would, you know, talk about me. So she DM'd me one time, like, I heard a lot of great things about you. You know, I would love to get some work in. I'm like, what? Like, let's do it, you know, like, especially when she was getting ready for fights.
You never sparred.
I never sparred her. I was itching.
You wanted to get at her, or you just wanted to work with her? I just wanted to work.
I just wanted to be in a ring with her and test her IQ, you know, and learn. But Amanda is a G. Like, can't do much with her anyway if you try. So, we would stay in touch through DM, and she was like, you know, you got a bright future. I'm telling you. I'm starting to see, you know, her, you know, get these big opportunities. And I'm hearing in the background that she's constantly mentioning my name to Nakisa and Jake. My management at the time got a call from MVP's lawyer, and they were looking for me. And I'm like, wow, game changer. They let me fight Suarez, and it took off from there. And that all happened because of Amanda.
But after Amanda, you were the second woman that was signed.
I was the second woman signed.
Their first champion.
Their first homegrown champion.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now look, you could have been over there with them women getting that money, but no. Girl, you gonna think about this in the long run. I don't blame her. Somebody else was saying that allegedly Franchon had filed a lawsuit against her. We already know about the cease and desist, but we're talking about the actual lawsuit. I don't blame Franchon. I would have filed one against her too, because that was some ghetto stuff that happened at that weigh-in. Just ghetto fabulous. I have never seen that happen. And men boxing, women boxing, where they get to fight. I was done with her when she spoke bad about Layla Ali after she brought Claressa on several platforms, speaking highly on Claressa. That was dirty. But see, people said that's what she do. That's what she did to Alicia Baumgartner and some other women. I want to make sure I get their name right, but I'm gonna look it up. She did that to other women too. That's why nobody over there messes with her. You said this is not by chance. She brings money to Detroit and getting kickbacks in the way of Serrano, the boxer ring. So I never thought about that. So if she bring fights to Detroit, she get kickbacks. Oh, I never thought about it like that. Okay. That's why she want to fight there. She's getting kickbacks in the way of them altering boxing rings, allegedly. Yep. I never thought of that. The saying is, it takes money to make money, or you have to spend money to make bigger money. It looks like win is lacking in either scenario. So what y'all saying is that y'all don't think Win Record has the money to bring on another boxer. Y'all don't think they got the money to bring on another boxer? if she wouldn't have spoke on Layla, she probably would have had a chance. You said, I just found out about CS the day she fought the Australian chick because some people hyped her up to me. I watched previous fights. Okay. She opened, lost me as a fan less than 24 hours after watching her and all that. She just, guys, you know, some people need to be prepped and stuff. They need a strong PR team. And then, but the thing is, you got to be willing to listen to your PR team. You got to be willing to listen to them and things like that. And I don't think Claressa wanted to do that. When they tell her that, okay, this is not a good look, I don't think you should say this or that. And, you know, when people were talking about that to her, she said, my PR team worked for me. They don't tell me what to do. So what is the point of having a PR team if you're not going to listen to them? There's no point. And then anyway, 50 Cent had took his PR team away from her. And why didn't Win Record get her a PR team? Now, she do have people with her. I don't know if they're from Win Records or who they with, but she does have people with them. There's no more of the friends with her at all. There's no more of her friends with her. Now, I was on my Girl T Talk page and I seen Nigeria talking, you know, she was sending out subliminals, but you could read between the line who she was talking about. Like, I'm for to go home with my man and F him and all that. I don't think that was ladylike to say that loud out in public. And that's another thing, guys. I don't know what's wrong with us women. I would say some women, why y'all have to talk so vulgar out in public, letting people know what y'all gonna do in y'all bedroom? I don't understand that. I don't understand that. A lot of women are doing that. And Claressa said a lot of olives fell off the branch here because people are coming out exposing her. All those women friends that she had around her, oh, they coming out the woodwork. Like I said, she want to sit down with Shalita. Now, Nigeria looks like it's coming out here every day sending subliminals. And we know who she's talking about. So this is not good for her brand. If she got a brand left. Well, you know what? I don't even know what the damn brand is. Just to be honest with you, I don't know what the damn brand is. If she could, you know what? I don't even think there's no way to even try to save her career or what have you, because she ain't gonna listen. The only person she's listening to is Papoose. That's it. That's all she's gonna listen to. And sometimes I feel sorry for her, but because people say, okay, she's young. She had a bad upbringing. A lot of people had a bad upbringing. A lot of people had stuff happen to them in their childhood, right? But they don't carry on like she do. They don't do all this shit that she does. Let's just be honest. They don't. When are we going to say that she a grown woman when she in her 40s? Look at all them other women over there on MVP. They're around Claressa age. They don't come out here acting like that. They don't do none of this shit. They do their job. When they come on interviews, they talk about boxing. You don't hear them talking about nothing about they husband or their relationships or whatever they in. You don't hear nothing about these other women. The only person you hear about that's in an entanglement is Claressa. These other women boxers, they don't put their business out here like she did. They don't put their business out here. Then I think she was mad. I think, was it Katie, the one that just got married? Or Amanda, one of them just got married? She's mad at them women, the woman for getting married. Talking about, oh, the reason they praising her because didn't she just get married or something? Why are you married that other women are getting their own man and getting married? What's wrong with that? She wasn't out here messing with nobody's husband. She got her own husband. But you're mad about that? Oh, it's because she's light-skinned. It's always something. It's always their fault. You mad at that woman because she got married, so you said that's why they bigging her up. Then the next thing was because the lady light-skinned. So it got something to do with something all the time. Or your favorite line. Why are you trying to disrespect a black woman? They doing all this because I'm a black woman. I'm so tired of her saying that line. I don't know what to do. Well, Shadesha Green, Alicia Baumgartner, all them over there, they black women. They ain't saying nothing about nothing. You said what happened to Zeus? I think she went over there and scared Zeus off because you ain't heard nothing else about Zeus. Yeah, I haven't heard Lemmy or Nell and them say nothing else about her. Now, she did say that they trying to work out a contract, but I ain't heard nothing else. You said, Time with Twist says she's been somewhat humble since she hasn't been with Pap to me. Okay. You think she'd have toned down? Because we just seen her in the car with her sister, her brother, and all her niece and nephew. Because she ain't got no more friends, so she got to go back to her family. She's riding her and her sister around, talking about saying we are family. Because you done did something to your friends over there. Now they don't want to mess with you no more. Now you're back over there with your sister. That's what that is. What you done did to all your friends? Just asking. What you done did? What you done did? You ain't got no friends. None. You done did something. You ain't got not one friend. All them people that had the olive green Nike suits on, she ain't with them no more. All of them is gone, allegedly. Oh, hell no. Y'all. Now, let me just bring this up here. We just saw Remy coming down when she was doing a walkthrough at a club, right? Look at Claressa. Now, Remy just walked through something like this. Now, here you go. I don't know what's wrong with this lady. Remy just did this. Walked through this thing coming through here. Now, here she go doing it. Why are you copying off this lady? Y'all, let me go. Wait a minute.
Come on, man, hook me up. What the fuck y'all doing? Y'all rationing around here?
With a man now, a real nigga, I bring them bands.
Wait a minute, y'all. Let me go back to this. Okay.
Stay back.
Right. Ready?
So that's Claressa house. In a regular house, no mansion.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Now, this is what I wanted y'all to see. Wait a minute. Let me go back here. So y'all remember Dr. Umar was saying that he wished that Papoose would show her affection in person, right? So she went and put up, wait a minute. Okay, here we go. When she went and put up these pictures of her and Pap, because Dr. Umar said that that Papoose should show her more affection in public. So she went and put up all these.
My little brother made me breakfast this morning. He made a greasy ass taco.
And you ate it.
And brought me some lemons on the side with it. This boy think he fancy, huh? Thank you, my most loyal servant. No problem.
You blessed, and God got you. Don't be.
So this is what she put up in response to Dr. Umar. Pictures of her and Pat. That's what she put up. This woman here is diabolical. She said this is her love language right here. I don't know what this shit, I don't know who told her that this looked good, but whatever. I know Remy just did a walkthrough through a club like this. And then here she comes. What is that? That's tacos? This don't look like no mansion. Just saying. Your circle has to be able to pray and cry and laugh with you because seasons change. Okay. Alrighty.
When you're the blueprint, a hard pill you're gonna have to swallow is you're almost never gonna get credit. And I'm not even about to sit up here and act like I'm okay with it, because I'm not. It's definitely annoying as hell. But one thing about it, when you're authentic, you will attract a lot of people who admire you. But admiration can go one or two ways. It can turn into inspiration, or it can turn into jealousy. And when it turns into jealousy, people will copy you down to a T in hopes of being a better you than you. That's why they can never give you credit. And you can't pull people out of their delusion. You feel me? So it's like, I know it's annoying, but it's a hard pill you're gonna.
So, guys, what blueprint is she? Who is she the blueprint? What is she the blueprint of, y'all? That's what I'm saying. She the one stalking. You know, Pap, not upstairs because she wouldn't have her family over there spending time with them. You right about that? You absolutely right. She wouldn't have them over there. You said baby kids ain't got nothing on that family. You right about that? Y'all make sure y'all are hitting the thumbs up. Now she didn't want. I know she didn't want her sister over there. She didn't want her sister over there, but she ain't got nobody. All them other ladies are gone. 61 likes and 59 in the chat. Thank you, Linda. All them other people is gone. She ain't got nobody else. So she gonna have to deal with her family. She ain't got nobody else. Who is she gonna deal with? She ain't got nobody else. That's all she got. And now she didn't go crawling back to her family and they'll probably taking them out, buying them stuff and everything else. She probably going on and buying them stuff and everything else. But guys, we're going to put a pin in Claressa for a second. Hey, Care Bear. Jack Paul has came out here as blackface, guys. You got to see it. He actually looks handsome black. Jack Paul, you need to stay black, honey. You thought you was gonna get under our skin. You look nice black. I told him he did. You thought you was gonna get under our skin by looking black, sir? How you think Jack Paul look being black? I think you look nice. You look good. Sir, did you think you were gonna get us mad with this look? I think not. I think not. People are saying that he looked nice black. So he's supposed to be looking like Drewski, I think. How y'all think he look in blackface? Hey, Care Bear. You said he's going to get jumped? You said he's about to give him an old fashioned? But look, guys, they got a thing here where this black man didn't almost knocked him out. Look at this. Hey, man. Look at this. Look at Jack Paul. Look, he didn't know. Look, that's why you don't like black people. But this man and look at that. Now, don't come out of retirement. Just stay in retirement, Jack Paul, because you might get another one of these, sir. You see this man here? That's Mandingo. You don't want to, be doing that. You look. Just stay in retirement. Just don't. Look what happened. Now you didn't got the black people fired up. You lucky he knocked you down right there and let you get a chance to get back up here. Just you look dazed there. Look at you. I'm just saying, sir. You should have just stayed down. Just saying. Just saying, sir. Just stay on down. What do y'all think? Juicy is going to come back even harder now. He should. They should come back. You said Express just dropped a YouTube short on Claressa and Papoose. Okay, I'm going to go over there and look. Hey, Audrey. Hey, Teresa. Now, guys, they saying that Cardi B, when she heard that Offset had got pow, they said she took a flight to Florida to go check on Offset. Now, that don't mean she want him or nothing like that. But they said she was the first one to take a flight quietly to the hospital and check on Offset. Do y'all believe that? Do y'all believe Cardi flew to Florida to check on Offset? Now, if she did, that's her kid's father. That's 3 of her kids' father. He said, this is why Erica got booed out of Waco, pulling the blackface crap last weekend. I didn't see that. I did not see that. Now, Lil TJ saying that Offset is a rat because Offset told the police who pow-powed him. Now, do y'all think that allegedly Gucci Man and they said now Upset, they are some rats for telling the police? Now, they're saying that TJ got mad because Offset beat him up. He slammed him on the ground. TJ is saying that didn't happen. But he lying again. You win some, you lose some. So when you couldn't beat up Offset, you had your friend go and jump on him. Now you know that's bad. That is bad. That you had to go get your friend to jump on a man. Okay, let's get into this. So this is the footage here that of them getting a fight. This is not the one where it started. So let's see what happened here. That's Offset right there. Okay. That's Offset. This is before he got popped out. See, that's what happened before the fight started. That's before the fight started. That's how the fight got started right there. That's how the fight got started right there. Now, they said Offset slammed the man on the ground. Yeah, and Offset need to sit down somewhere. Time with Twist. They already know what happened to Takeoff. So why are you out here crashing out? Now, it's been said that Offset has a serious gambling problem. Serious gambling problem. And they said he's borrowing money from allegedly football players, basketball players to gamble. And they said that them people just give him money. But allegedly, TJ Offset owe him money from when they was gambling. I don't know if they were shooting dice, whatever. That's how they saying that he owe him money. Just saying. And allegedly they said that Offset told him to get it back in blood. Allegedly. So when Offset allegedly slammed him to the ground and was on top of him, he got mad and then had his friend go after Offset, and that's how his friend allegedly ended up popping Offset. Allegedly. TJ is a liar. They saw it on camera and he was arrested before he left. Yep, he was arrested. Yeah, wait a minute. Where he at? Let me get him up here. So here go. Here go TJ, y'all. Here go TJ. Here go TJ.
Did Offset owe you money? I don't do no damn fighting. Man, you just want to tell us what happened? Did I shoot Offset? It's crazy.
They're saying you were
disorderly.
Outside the casino, there was a fight near the
I
field.
smacked the out of Offside. He would never play with me like that in his life. Ask
Somebody owe you, does somebody owe you money?
Ask Offside.
He owe you money?
Ask Offside.
Do you have issues with Offset?
I don't know. What happened?
He's in the hospital right now, but he's
The
okay.
last thing I seen was Offset looking at me like this. Yo, that shot me. That shot me. La la la. A rat cat. Weirdos. That in a good ass interview. I'm walking to my car. Like,
What started the fight?
I don't know. You know.
Were they after you?
TJ's innocent all day. Nobody wants to touch me. You know what happened last? Touch me. You know what happened? Touch me.
What happened?
I already know. I Google. I don't do no damn fighting.
Did you ever say if you didn't have your money, you get it back in blood?
Disorderly. Fight near the field. Smack the out of Offside. He would never play with me like that. Like,
Ask somebody owe you, does somebody owe you money?
Ask Offside.
He owe you money?
Ask Offside.
Did you ever say if you didn't have your money, you get it back in blood? He's in the hospital right now, but he's
The
okay.
last thing I seen was Offset looking at me like this. Yo, that shot me. That shot me. La la la. The rat cat.
He's saying Offset is a rat. He's saying Offset is a rat now, y'all. Now, guys, now, we're going to get off the subject for a minute. Let me know what y'all think in the comments about Offset and TJ. Y'all believe what TJ said? TJ got slammed. I was trying to find the other video, and Offset was on top of him, and he got mad, allegedly, and told his friend him to go, his boys who he was with, to go get Offset. Just saying. Allegedly. Everything is alleged. Everything is alleged over here, guys. Everything is alleged. Let me see what y'all are saying. 64 likes, 63 in the chat. Thank you, Linda. Now, guys, the men are saying they tired of the women with the BBLs. They tired of y'all coming out here looking naked. They want you to leave some for the imagination. But our women, I don't know what it is. They coming out here showing everything. Just showing everything, and these men looking at them like they're a damn fool. A damn fool. Look at this lady, y'all. You just letting everything hang. All your yeah. All your what? I don't know. Y'all let me know. Is that the new style? Your cookie out? Now, man. The people don't have to come out here like that. It's not even that serious, y'all. It's not that serious that you got to come out here, show all the cookie. No, guys. Now, she has nothing on Linda. She has nothing. I guess maybe she went and got a wax or something, but she ain't got nothing on. Look at this. I cannot. It just looked like somebody set it up there. I cannot, y'all. These women is something else. Somebody that set her ass up there. Angela said that's disgusting. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with these women. I'm fine with my behind I got. You know, I'm fine with that. I don't want nobody to set nothing, pump it up, whatever they putting in their butt to get it big. I don't want nothing transferred to it or nothing. I just want it to be just like it is. Just saying. Now, if you got one, that's fine. I'm just saying it. Just don't overdo it. Don't overdo it. But the man, I said they don't want the BBLs no more. Said they don't want it. They don't want the BBLs no more. They don't want you coming out here naked. They don't want to see your cookie. They don't want to see none of it. That's what they're saying. Now, guys, we've been on here for 2 hours. Now, guys, is there any hope for Rissa? Is there any hope for her? Do you think she will leave Papoose to save her career, her legacy? Do y'all think she will leave Papoose to save her legacy? Now, let me just ask y'all this as well. If she wanted to go over there to Jack Paul, do you think Jack Paul will take her over there? Well, I know him and her had some words. Do you think? Well, no, you know what? Do you think her pride will let her try to go over there to MVP? Y'all think that her pride will let her go over there? You think that she'd be too ashamed to want to go over there? Just asking. Do y'all think she would be ashamed to go over there after all this stuff she did? You think she's gonna go over there when she hit rock bottom? You said Rissa needs a 5150? No, she's too stupid. You said she's burned too many bridges? You said, okay, you said, God bless you naturally with your dunk-a-dunk. I got a little something back here too, a dunk-a-dunk. I don't need no more. My butt I got right now is fine. Probably not. Narcissists never admit anything. Take accountability. We probably won't let them. Let me tell you something. But if she hit rock bottom, and if she hit rock bottom, I don't think she'll go. If she hit rock bottom. Because this is gonna be a thing right here, y'all. If Claressa ain't doing no fights, how is Win Record supposed to get paid? Now we know she gonna fight Lauren. I guess at the end of the year. But who is she fighting between? You think she going to another country and try to find another boxer? Because she ain't gonna fight Shadesha, because the only way she says she gonna fight Shadesha is us Alicia fight Caroline. But Jack Paul ain't gonna let her call no fights over there, so that's a no-go. Yeah, I think she's gonna go to another country and try to find another boxer, maybe Russia, Canada, and try to find somebody. Is she gonna go over there and try to find somebody? We got Russia, China, Canada. Maybe there's somebody over there she can get. Because I don't think Win Record's going to take too nicely to her not having nobody to fight until the end of the year. And then it's going to take a while for that lady to lose, wait a minute, to gain the weight. And then, what if that woman don't want to go over there to Detroit? So that's only one fight under the contract so far. And then y'all know she's going to have that baby next year. She's going to get pregnant next year. I think next year she's taking off a year from boxing so she can allegedly get married and have a baby. Because the baby was supposed to come in 2026. Now the baby ain't coming to 2027. So she got to get the fights in because next year she's taking off for a year to get that baby that Papoose promised her. Just saying. So next year she will not be boxing. She getting pregnant next year, and then she gonna be off for that year, right? Then after that she gonna come back and box. Then she gonna take off another year and have another baby. So they're having babies every other year. You said Rissa is regretting all the stupid moves she's made, including firing her lifelong manager. But she acting like it. She acting like she don't care. She ain't got no friends. She ain't got nobody. But then what really got to me, guys, is that her friend said that she was over there messing around with witchcraft. That's what got me. That's what got me. Jade the boxer, when she said now that lady know Claressa like the back of her hands. Now she said that she was over there messing around with the witchcraft. That's what got me. That's what she said. Jade the boxer said she's over there messing around with the witchcraft. Now I'm just saying what the lady said. Allegedly. I rebuke that in the name of Jesus. So let me just bring this to you. Now, this is her friend. Shout out to Jade the boxer. She said that Claressa was over there messing around with that stuff. Let me just show y'all.
Craft and destiny swapping, it very much so is a thing. I'm going to teach y'all how to fight against that and how that looks like. So this is part 3 of fighting against the spirit of witchcraft. Now, when it comes to Claressa Shields and Remy Ma, when it comes to that, I want y'all to pay attention. We already know all the crap and whatnot, but pay attention to what I'm about to say.
Now, this is her best friend that lived with her and everything. They've been friends for over, 10 or 15 years. Well, they ain't friends no more, but follow her on YouTube. She's Jade the Boxer. Follow her on YouTube, guys. Great content creator.
Look at how she approached her. What clothes do you wear? Oh, how did you do this? Blah, blah, blah. Trying to be all nice and get super close just to take her husband, just to be with her husband. Okay. When somebody is attacking you with witchcraft or whatnot, it is not always, they're not going to always come confrontational and just, I don't like you. What's up? Whatever. They're not going to do that. It is always this nice gesture that they try to do. Okay. Now, when it comes to Alicia, now this is Alicia Baumgartner. Look at how she's dressed. I just want y'all to pay attention. Look at how she's dressed. This is another woman that Claressa reached out to first. She reached out to her first, got close with her. I'm going to support you. I'm going to wear your shirt. I'm going to come to your fights. I'm going to do this. So, because people like that already know, they're already planning for some fallout to happen. So the whole point is, let me make myself look great so that when this fallout happens, it can be blamed on her. So she got close to her. And when I first saw that, I was like, Lord, please let Alicia know. Because despite what happened between me and her, it would have looked like, oh, I'm trying to hate or whatever the case is. And I didn't want to approach Alicia like that. And, you know, so I just gave it to God because I was anxious. And he said, do not be anxious over anything. So I took my anxiousness to God and I was like, look, I don't want what happened to me to happen to her. So do what you do, Lord. You know, look at how she's dressed. Pay attention to how she's dressed. All right. Everybody in the boxing world know that this is Alicia's thing. Nobody has ever done what she has done as far as how she dressed and come out. Now, she don't have it in this video, but she got the glasses. She always do the glasses and they always look a certain way. It's a certain style. Here we go with Claressa doing the same thing. She has never had something like that at all. But the whole point and the fact of the matter that I'm making is people that are jealous and have a mocking spirit has an obsessive spirit. It comes from a place of insecurities as well. And this is why she don't really like light-skinned women, or I don't know what her thing.
Now, I was wondering about that. So that was Alicia Baumgartner style, and you took it. Alicia Baumgartner always have on those Cartier glasses. So now you coming out with the same style that Alicia got, and then wearing the glasses like Alicia do. Do you have anything? Do you have an original bone in your body? Damn. Not only did you take Remy style, you over there taking the women boxing style. You wasn't dressing like that. That's a shame, y'all.
Is with that, but I do know that it's an insecurity issue. As we know, yes, she's been through a lot in her childhood. She's been through a whole lot in her childhood. But guess what? I have too. I have been abused since the age of 4. I got raped when I was 19. That's how I lost my virginity. I've been humiliated by my own mother and whatnot throughout my whole childhood as a teenager. All of that. I've been through a lot. I've been through deep racism, like for real. Like we moved from the hood to the suburbs, you know, teachers abusing me as well because I'm Black. I've been through hell. I've been through some stuff, but I had to, I'm 27 now, but I had to be like, look, 2 years ago when I was 25, I'm like, are we going to be 55 one day talking about what happened to us when we were 4? Because I'm seeing other family members still talking about what happened to them as a child, but they're reliving it. It's one thing if you're talking about it to bring awareness or to help someone or just to tell your story, which people don't like, which is weird. But when you're reliving the whole situation over again as you're telling your story, that means you haven't healed. And so I had to make sure that I had to heal the way that the Lord needed me to heal. And it hurt. It seemed like it hurt way worse than what actually happened to me. Also, I had a bishop. Her name is Stacy Denise Coward from the 757 area in Virginia, Southampton Roads. And, you know, I'm from Norfolk, Virginia. And she tried to do the same thing. So for the ones that's like, hoodoo is not demonic. It's literally just Christianity and herbs. And no. Coming from someone that have been attacked by that, I know what that looks like. I would see her, especially as a prophetess, as a seeress, I would see her, the bishop, in the spirit with this little small sound bowl and this stick. And she would do like that. And she was speaking incantation.
Who? Claressa was doing that? Claressa was doing that?
It's over it. And then I had somebody message me around 3 a.m. and said, Jada, I seen this lady and she had a bowl and I said, the bowl looked like this. Like I tried to look it up on Google and get the closest picture that I could to what I saw in my vision and prayer. And she said, yeah, it looked just like that. And I said, thank you. So found out this lady was, first of all, God had been told me she was a witch from the get-go. And I said, so why do you have me around her? Like, what is going on? But God was training me to show me this is what witchcraft looks like. It's always the people that looks the part of what they do as well. Like she claimed to be a whole bishop, got the whole clergy outfit on. But you are hurting people. They can't take your destiny, but they can try to drain you. So they can't steal your destiny. They can't steal what God has declared and decreed over your life, but they'll try to drain you. They'll try to attack your mind. They'll try to, attack you with certain things. Especially, that's why I said be careful, y'all, with these open doors of anger, or you're in fornication, or you're shacking up, or you're not married in the way that and in the order that God needs you to be married in, or you haven't come out of stuff, or you haven't went through healing and deliverance. And healing and deliverance is not always just somebody touching your head and then it's like, come out. Like you telling the demon to come out.
I'm gonna stop it there. So do y'all believe that she's into witchcraft? The woman is saying that Claressa is into witchcraft, y'all. I hope she ain't got none of Remy's and did something to it. Because let me just tell y'all, I thought I bring the video up here. This lady had got a pair of sandals. They were expensive sandals. And that lady said all type of bad stuff started happening to her. She said her friend had gave them to her, right? And that lady said she had a dream about them sandals, that she kept on having a dream about those sandals. I think they were some Tory Burch sandals or some type of sandal. And her friend gave it to her. She said she was having all type of bad luck. She had lost her job. She's about to lose her house and everything, right? So she kept on having a dream. God kept on showing her a dream about them sandals. So she went and got the sandals and started cutting them up. Why was there a piece of paper rolled up with a picture of her in there and some type of chant or something was in the goddamn shoes? Her friend who gave her those expensive Tory Burch shoes had sold some type of witchcraft in there. You know how people had those dials, but it was some types of pictures of her and stuff like that rolled up in the paper with some type of stuff on there. And that lady said that she cut them shoes up and she found the paper inside the shoes with pictures of her rolled up in that paper with some type of chant or something on there. She said she got them shoes and burnt all that stuff up. And then once she did that, all her luck turned around. So they said you got to be careful of people giving you gifts. You got to be careful about that. You got to be careful. You believe she is? You believe she is, Linda? She needs professional help. You said she's dabbling in that. They all better move around. Could be why the friends scattered. Yes, Jada did a 4-part series on Claressa. I rebuke that in the name of Jesus, the Most High. I rebuke that in the name of Jesus. Look here. I hope she ain't buried nothing of Papoose in the yard, because he ain't gonna be able to go nowhere, allegedly. That's all I'm saying. But see, what the thing is with Claressa, she wants to be the face of women boxing, but she's not classy enough. She's not smart enough. She don't have the brain to be the next face of women boxing like Layla was, and that's what she wants. She don't have it. She don't have it. She's never going to be the women's face of boxing. And that's what she wants so bad. She want to get knockouts. She ain't got none. She ain't got nothing. This is sad for her, guys. This is sad for her. And when all that money gone, Papoose gonna be gone. Just saying. Because the crash out is gonna come soon. It's gonna come soon. Because this long distance relationship that they got, this is not going to keep going. Because I don't think Pap is going to move to Atlanta, in my personal opinion. I don't think he's going to move to Atlanta. Pap won't even move in with her. Yeah, he might got a key, but he ain't moving in there with her. 64 likes, 55 in the chat. Thank you, Linda. All right, guys, we've been on here for 2 hours and 22 minutes. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for coming over to the live. Make sure if y'all see any clips from Claressa or anybody, any hot topics, please send them to me by DM or either by send them to my email address that's in the description box. If you want me to promote anything, if you want to send me anything, my P.O. box is in the description box as well. All right, guys, make sure you follow me on all platforms, Drop the T, and make sure that you subscribe to both of the channels. And if you're new to my channel, I would love to have you as a subscriber. All right, guys, I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Good night, good night, good night, everyone. You said it's nice to be back in the live. I'm glad you came back. We missed you over here. Everyone have a blessed night.